Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Oh. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane, got no brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain. Insane in the brain.
Hello, Rebel. Welcome to the Chaos Cup preview video. It is, of course, me, Full Metal. You can tell because you are on my Twitch channel, my YouTube channel, in fact. And I am joined by the closest that he will ever get to the Chaos Cup anymore. It is, of course, Griffu Oberwaldu himself.
Hello, it's me, Griffu Oberwaldu.
God, this has started well, hasn't it?
I mean, you refer to me as Griffu Oberwaldu. I had to do it.
You just had to. No, it's solid intro there, Gerber. Solid intro. Thank you very much for joining me for this review. I'm quite excited to see some of these insane teams that are in play.
And I mean, Chaos Cup is always really silly. Even the new teams always have something stupid about them.
Oh, trust me, there's a couple of treats. Now we're going to start, as is tradition, with Group Oberwaldu. I can't even, man. Anyone who doesn't know that meme, you'll learn it. It'll come in time. Now, Group Oberwaldu, I'm going to say as much as humanly possible as we go through, has Falcon Merc in it, and he's actually got a full team as opposed to his singular Blitzer, the Kislev Blitzer that he has running in G-Man. And it's quite a good team. He's got plus strength on a Tomb Guardian, Juggernaut on a Tomb Guardian, which actually makes it really good at blitzing, right? That's good. Yep. Guard on a Tomb Guardian, which is... these Tomb Guardians are almost cheating. He's got strong arm and a blitzer. Like, that's... technically that's not going to help you punch harder, is it?
Yeah, like, strength is really a weird one for Chaos Cup, because, like, half of the skills are amazing and great on Tomb Guardians, and the other half do nothing.
And the other half a thick skull.
Yeah, like, thick skull, multi-block, strong arm. They are not gonna do much.
Well, you know, he doesn't have a thrower, so technically he now has a passing threat called Wee Yak.
I wouldn't refer to it as a passing threat. Sure, he can short pass on a 4+ now instead of a 5+.
I love
he
this.
Still doesn't
this
have anyone to catch it.
That Finn's coming up second actually has a fantastic theme for this. His team is called Let Wheel Decide, and everything was based around the the random generator wheels that we have.
Yeah.
So he randomly generated orcs, and then he basically put all of the positional's name on the wheel and span it and chose whatever it came up with, which is why we only have 2 blitzers and 2 black orcs.
I mean, it's pretty much average, like 2 of everything and the troll. That makes sense.
I mean, yeah, but it was literally randomly chosen what positionals. He's got a leap goblin, which is clearly superior to everything else. Yeah.
I mean, dump off orc thrower.
Technically, he also has a 3rd black orc because that blitz is pretty damn good.
Yeah, and he has a 2nd troll because super boom.
It's a very strong team considering it's only got 2 black orcs.
Yeah, like the 2+ strength kinda covers up for like the silly build because he has a troll, and like overall he's like kinda as strong as Camry.
Kinda, but what else has he got in his division? He's got Luis Jano, which is Amazons from the Andes.
Boo, Amazons, boo.
Yeah, it gets even worse when one of them gets plus strength on a blitzer. That's just gross.
Plus armor OP, and the classic wrestle block.
That is a threat to someone.
I'm not sure who, but it is.
Probably herself. Oh, we're not checking the stadiums as we go. We should definitely check that. They've got a beer stand.
Oh, beer stands are fun.
The Khemri have a referee rest area, which makes a lot of sense. And let Wheel decide. They threw that on the they threw that on the wheel as well, so that's how they ended up with Elf Turf. Now we have a late addition, last minute, man of the hour, Aussie Viking taking Marker's spot because Marker doesn't understand how days work. And time zones.
That seems like Marker.
Yeah, no, he's an admin, so of course he doesn't know what's going on at any possible time. Now the Strip Witch Elf seems really good. The Stand Firm Runner, considering again this is that strength issue you have, is he rolls a double, so the only skill he can take is strength skills, and then get Stand Firm.
Yeah, like Stand Firm is a bit disappointing. It does things, so it's not terrible. It could have been Thick Skull.
But I mean, this is one of the players that even Strong Arm. Strong Arm would have been helpful on this guy. Like that would have been an improvement. Also, he's got the Wannabe Runner, which is kind of interesting to me.
Yeah,
like...
I like. I mean, he can dump off to another dump off guy, so it's always on a dump off guy.
I heard you like dump off, so we put some dump off in your dump off, so you could dump off while you were dump offing.
Yeah, that.
And he's also got a Tackle Lineman, which is really good. Like, there's Amazons in the group. Tackle Lineman's fantastic. And a beer stand.
I mean, like, with the strip ball, 4 block on the blitzers and the tackle, he kinda can deal with Amazons.
Yeah, he kinda can. Group Bash. I haven't even seen the names of these groups before, so I'm gonna get... I'm sure there's some more treats that Harry Lord slotted in here. Group Bash. By the way, all of Group A have all of their tickets accepted, so they are clearly winners in my eyes. Now,
I mean, sure. That's not how that works.
I think this one feels like a fruity division already. It's Vampires, Kislev, and Bretonians are the first 3. A team full of bad decisions. Talk to me about them. How good are these vamps?
Not. I mean, plus armor on a vamp is not what you want. Dump off is not what you want. And like Tackle Thrall could do a thing, but he went 6 vamps without a bench, so he's a madman and will probably regret it like turn 3 into his first game.
But it'll be entertaining, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's very likely to pitch clear himself.
Okay, if he thought he was mad before, he's got a magician's shop.
I mean, some people claim that that is the only way to play the Chaos Cup.
I think other people just want to see the world burn.
Yep.
Now, you know a bit about Kislev, so you've been playing them in 1 minute, so always high flying by Atomics. How do you feel about these skill choices?
Thick Skull. I know one guy who's happy about it. That's the richest T. Frenzy Kick, like, Kick is nice. Frenzy is not bad to have, so it's not the worst. I think his biggest mistake is taking rerolls.
Yeah, but considering, like, it's a lot of SPP in 2 places, and one of them's a Thick Skull. It's an interesting one. And he has, of course, got Elf Turf, because why not? Chabsu, coming in with the random Chaos Dudes, which is a Brett team. What do we think?
Those are nice skills. Strip Ball Peasant, not bad. Guard on a blocker is what you want. And Diving Catch could be funny when he gets Hail Mary Pass eventually.
Yeah, and you know, Strip Ball on a Peasant, that Peasant is like the hero of the team, right? Strip Ball is so good in this format.
The issue is he probably still takes LOS duty.
Yeah, probably. He's also got a magician shop.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna be a very spicy division.
And the final team, the Tiddlywinks Champions by Chaos Time. Have you seen this one? Have you seen this Minotaur? Sonny the Cuckoo Bird. He's such a good... This is obviously a returning team.
Yeah.
But look at that Mino. Diving tackle intense.
Like, that Mino is good, but it's still a Minotaur, so it's not that good.
What about the rest of the team?
Shadowing, OP skill, plus AG4 armor 9. It's not bad, it's an RGP. Sure hands is always good to have. Lack of block. Like, he does have 1 block, 1 wrestle, which is good, but it's not enough, and it will show.
He got kick off return on a random dude. He got leader, which is nice.
Yeah, leader is more rerolls. Big hand, horns, Chaos Warrior. That's
great synergy there. Let's see what that looks like.
I mean, like, he looks really good. I really like that big hand, but he's also terrible as a player, so...
I love how he's got his arms crossed, the other hand's just kind of sat there going, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, he's a pretty good player in terms of appearance, not in terms of performance. And they, of course, have a referee rest area, which is interesting because there's 1650 TV of them, and they're going to get fouled to death, I think.
Yeah. It's like, do you want to have your Minotaur fouled every single turn? Because that's how you have your Minotaur fouled every single turn.
We have, of course, Group Chet, named after the one and only Chet Manley.
The most manly of
Oh
Jets.
god, Kersublu's back.
Oh,
And I love Kersublu,
this
but
is
my
the
word,
mad
this team.
division with Kersublu and Gengar.
Shippers on deck. This team has a reputation for understanding everything you need to know about one-day tournament overtime.
I mean,
Because they've done it.
some might say they are overtime.
Some might say they're actually quite a good team. Kickoff, return, and strip ball is a weird synergy. Grab and shadowing seems like it could be a way that works together. Because basically you chase after them, then grab them and move them away from where they want to go. It seems like a really good combo if you're a stalker.
Yeah.
Thick Skull is obviously thick. We've got a Pro Niggle, which is a good chance to reroll your Niggles. I don't know, maybe. Dirty Player, fantastic.
That's good.
Plus RG, plus movement throw, which is phenomenally good for Amazons. Kickoff, return, sure hands throw, which...
That's like he actually chose those skills. Cause
some of these players are really good. There's the Tackle Niggle, but I can understand why you wouldn't fire that. Because it's got tackles so good. Another kickoff return. They are really good at running after the kickoff.
Yeah, it's really sad that only one can do it.
These are women that like chasing the balls. Yeah, I went there. RG4 Pro and plus movement. So they're on the whole a very strong, very threatening team. And they do, of course, have a Magician Shop for larks.
Yeah. It's also an Amazon team, and Amazons are really nice in a format where you cannot choose to take tackle.
It's Gengar, and he's running Skaven, which feels weird.
I mean, like, it's kinda anti-Gengar, because how will he kill stuff with the terrible Rat Ogre that should not be on the team?
He's got no gut. He's got one Gut Runner, and then he decided to try and make his own.
I mean, I think the biggest issue he has is zero rerolls doesn't work for Skaven.
Zero rerolls, and he got so much bench that he got so little SPP on positionals because there's a ton of zeros in there.
It's like my stupid only line rat team in the Chaos Cup, but it's like you don't capitalize on being like stupid cheap and having a lot of rerolls. You're just kind of overall super dicey and you don't have anything going for you because you're not like mega foully enough. Because you don't have rerolls to support your super silly plays.
He did as well. Not only did he get knockout match in the way of SPP across his team, he didn't get enough money for the enhancement. So his first level up his first purchase when he gets another 30k has to be a team enhancement.
A Rip Bank.
Rip Bank indeed. The pinball players from ATL coming up next. They are an Underworld team.
Ooh, I like that troll.
Oh, he's good, isn't he?
Yep.
He's
Also,
good.
Strength Up Blitzer is going to be really nice.
How do we feel about the Sneaky Gate Gobbo?
Could be worse.
That's fair. No, it's... I mean...
No, not by a lot, but it could be worse.
Oh,
You
I
have,
forgot
like,
to check his enhancement.
bad mutations.
He got a Knuffle Altar, which I like. Because he's the cheapest one in the div, joined with the next team, which is Humble River by Sir Kodiak. This is a Chaos team with a love for tentacles. Well, it's a Nurgle team, in fact.
All the Nurgle warriors leveled up. That's impressive. If
Until
only they got good skills.
Yeah, until you see what they got and you realise that probably the only good ones are the Pro and the Tentacles. Actually, no,
Stand
Stand
Firm is good. You're like a Flesh Golem now. Flesh Golems are nice.
Yeah, in fact, he is basically a Flesh Golem, isn't he? Without thick skull.
I mean, Flesh Golems don't have a foul appearance.
So maybe he's better, arguably.
Like, this is not a bad player. Multi-block is terrible and he should feel bad.
And he's got a referee rest area because he's Nurgle, and of course he has.
Yep.
Right, Group Dynamic. I don't know what that... Okay, carries on, that's fine. We've got the Flying Snake Carnival with Draenor.
Ooh, that's okay.
I remember him rolling these knights, and I literally sat there and went, "You're cheating." Those knights are great.
Fend is
It's
not
pretty good.
It's pretty bad. But like, dodge and show hands are really good. You have so many terrible skills you can get from the passing tree, and also quite a lot of bad skills from the agility tree.
Quite
So
a lot of
it's
bad general
impressive.
skills as well, to be honest.
Like half of the general skills are like somewhat useful. Like Sure hands is good, tackle is good. Wrestle maybe has uses, like frenzy is good, straight ball is good.
Pass block.
Even, I mean, with catch, pass block isn't that bad.
Block
Like
lineman.
it's a 30%.
Block lineman's nice. Kickoff return is popular.
Yeah.
And a magician shot because it tends to be the way, right?
Yep.
Go
I mean,
Master
I
G.
like magician shop. It's crazy.
This Go Master G, none other than the winner of the losers bracket of the last tournament. First time he ever played a match in Rebel, he joined the Cripple Cup and won the losers bracket, and now he's back because apparently the mug that he's getting is for home use, and he wants to win a mug for office use.
Wait, if you don't get like a
mouse map. No, he's asking for a
Yeah.
second mug. I mean, I'm not going to deny a second mug if someone wants a second mug.
isn't that more expensive for us though?
About the same.
Oh, okay.
Okay. he's got quite boring level ups though, hasn't he? They're not. They're not.
I
the
mean,
best.
pass lineman is funny.
Yeah, but then
Sidestep is okay.
it's not the best.
I mean, it's like useful. You would take sidestep eventually on these guys. Normally, just not to start.
Yeah,
But
probably.
he does have some insane anti-one turning.
And he's got an elf turf.
Ooh, elf turf is boring.
Well, he is an elf, I suppose.
Yeah, but Astro Granite looks better.
Now, this team is Stauticus' Song of Sire and Vice. They are a returning team, and they do need MNGs cleared, so these players will be back in play for the tournament. Do you want to take a look at this team?
This team is very much not good, but
It's a vamp team. Is it possible for them to be
I
good?
mean, like,
the nerves
grab-
of steel thrall.
like having a dodge vampire is nice, and pro is actually really good, but the other skills are kinda terrible.
Isn't
and you
Juggernaut
need
all right? It like protects you from 1 in 9. That's your blitzer, right? Because it protects you from
Yeah.
1 in 9s.
I mean, it's still not very good.
I mean, block protects you from 1 in 9s better.
I mean, you would also probably prefer wrestle.
I don't know. And he's got a plus armor thrall, so that guy, as long as he doesn't bite him and take him out himself, will be more survivable than the average thrall.
Yeah, the issue is usually the one removing the thrones are the vampires,
True.
not the opponent.
And they're setting themselves up for a Knuffles altar, which I don't think is going to benefit them over much, given they're a returning team right now.
Yep. Also, I mean, they are not expensive, especially while they don't have a bench. The issue is, like, all the vampire stars are, like, silly expensive. Like, Cheney is a cheap one, and Cheney, even with the altar, costs, like, 200k.
Right, coming into the final team, it's Dwarves with Add Chaos by Locust Cossicant. And that fixes the Troll Slayer's armor 8 problem, I guess. Strength 4 Longbeard's great.
Yeah, Strike 4 is good. Fend, Mighty Blow is good. Fend, not as much.
I mean, combined, there's not a terrible player on the whole, because it actually frees him up if he takes a block, because of Fend, to allow him to then blitz whatever he wants to blitz with his Mighty Blow and his tiny little moving forelegs.
Yep.
Theoretically, there's a strategy in there, and he's got an Knuffles altar as well.
I'm not sure why the dwarves want Nuffle. They don't have a single good.
They do. You can hire the guy with the cannon for like 10k.
Yeah, but he's not good.
He's a
Even
fowler.
for 10K.
It's basically hiring a bribe.
Not really, because you have to field him, and he's like significantly worse than an actual player.
Right, Group Explosion coming up next. This is Haringzord's div, of course. Mary Jane's
Explosion!
Elves by the What was that? The True Blue Mary Jane's Elves. This is a bit damaged.
Oof.
I mean,
this is.
he does know
this
you can
is very
fire.
much
Like, he can ask us to
Yoda.
fire some of these players. Like,
Yeah, but like the minus strength is the one with a good skill.
he's got dodge. I suppose that's actually quite true. He's probably quite a good catcher because you don't need the strength.
I mean, you do need the strength, but dodge is nice.
There's no way in the universe we'd let him sack the multi-block anywhere, because that's too funny to sack.
And like the guard, you're not gonna sack because that's like a really good player.
What about the Leap
Even with
Blitzer? The Leap Blitzer's good. The sneaky
Ah.
sneaky get jump up Blitzer.
That's not good.
Oh.
That's not good. Kick is really nice to have on a lineman.
On an elf team as well, and they've got a referee rest area. So between Sneaky Gate and the referee rest area, they shouldn't be getting sent off.
Yeah, but that referee rest area might be the reason why he's so smashed right now.
It could be. Now we have Haringzord's brand new team. He's retired the Hamnurglers at least temporarily.
Oh, no, not the Hamnurglers.
But we have the rule where you can do it temporarily and maybe
yeah,
revisit
but I
them
want
later.
more Hamnurglers.
This is a 6 Augur team by the look of it. No, is
No,
it 5
it's a
Augurs?
5.
5 Augur team. 5. I was trying to count the Augurs. I can't count. It's fine. I'm talking about Haringzord's team. Of course, I can't count. Getting near Haringzord's team means you unable to count.
Those are really good skills. Like, did he really randomize them? Because all of them you would actually take.
I think he'd prefer a blocker to a wrestler.
Yeah, but like wrestle is still really good. Like considering that you could go anything on the passing skill, which is terrible, or like pretty much everything on the agi skill, which is terrible.
Look, I'm not arguing it. I agree. I think that's a good... And he's got an agi
Also,
up Augur, which is the ball carrier. He's got a
like
guard
even
Augur.
the Nobler got the correct skill.
And he's got a Knuffles Altar. There's a lot of Knuffles Altar coming out today.
Yep.
We have, of course, your own... I'm assuming this is the one you're supporting.
Of course.
The Chuggy Chav Man Milk. It's a
He's
joke.
back.
It's a joke from our recap, Div. Chav Man Milk. He's actually found a way to get Griff past the referees.
Yep. I mean, he is the reason Griffu Oberwaldu is a meme, so...
He is, yeah. To be fair, Shuhan's catcher on Griff. Griff is going to be doing the work on this team, I feel, because he's about the only one with the good skills.
Yeah, he has a lot of free rolls, which is like actual Griff.
Have you seen that he's gone for all of the player names that he took out of Crippled
Yep.
Cup? Of course he has, and he's got a Hail Mary pass. That'll do things.
Yep.
Maybe.
I mean, if you can get the diving catch on Griffu Oberwaldu, that's gonna be fun.
Can you do it though? And finally, he's got a referee at Japan, but in Japan. What? Stadium name. Okay. Okay. And our final one has not taken his ticket. This is a Wonky Donkey. This is Major Bite. Playing... Oh, God, he's done the colours.
Oh, God damn it.
But he's got... It's our first pass block of the day. We had to get all the way down to... What is this? Group D? Group E?
Wait, did Major Bite steal my line rat idea and made it not terrible because he took a few good players?
He didn't take any gut runners.
Yeah.
But,
a few. I didn't say. I mean, he took a rat ogre, so actually it's worse.
He's got a wrestle lineman. He's got a plus armor lineman, which seems good for lineman on the line. Shadowing lineman. Is that
Shadowing
good?
lineman is good. I mean, he's movement 7. He can actually shadow stuff.
That's true. But then he just dies. He runs after them to get punched in the gabba. And he's got a pass block. Pass block OP.
OP.
Is that pass block going to help him secure that last 3 SPP he needs for 2nd level?
Not at all, but...
He's got a magician shop. That seems like a mistake.
Yeah.
It always seems like a mistake.
I mean, it's funny at least.
Oh, for true. For true. We've got group formation coming next. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, we have this one. This team. The most cursed team in Chaos Cup. The Chaos Cup winner of cups from Ironmaster. Look at this team. This team is
so
not
good.
Necessarily a Chaos Cup team, is it?
I mean, Hail Mary Pass Blitzer, Sneaky Git Thrower,
Okay.
Leaping Catchers.
Yeah, but it's a leaping plus move catcher, which is really quite fast. He's got a kick
Yeah,
player.
but, like,
He's got a
the
mighty
leaping
blow
is
strip
better.
ball player. He's got a plus movement plus agility blitzer. He's of course got the traditional grab thick skull combo going on another one, and he's got piling on in there. It's like, this isn't a terrible team.
Yeah, it's nice. Could be better. Piling on without Mighty Blow is actually a lot weaker than you would expect.
And he's gone for he's probably got the award for the most boring stadium enhancement so far.
I mean, Elf Surf is also really boring.
Is it more boring than no throw rock and no get the ref?
I mean, the most annoying one is the Weather Dome, because not only it's not fun, but it also hurts your brain.
We haven't seen one of those yet, though. But we've got Rex Longbone coming up next. Theoretically Chaos. It's another... Brett's popular so far.
Yeah, I mean, Brett starts with a lot of block and wrestle. They are, like, a decent way to sort of counter Amazons without being war.
He's got a lineman with jump up. He's got a peasant with jump up.
pass blocker and Nerves of Steel Blitzer.
I have to say,
Nerves of
as far
Steel
as level
can-
ups, this is probably the most useless. I mean, Nerves of Steel might help, but it's pretty much the most useless team we've seen so far, isn't it?
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
And a Magician Shop, because why not?
Why not?
We have a dwarf team called Chorfs. Okay.
Boo, dwarves. Ooh, I like those
Unseen
skills.
Walker. These are solid level ups, right? There's 2 level ups on the entire team, and they're both awful.
I mean, maybe if you get the bench 30 player could be decent. Sure hands on the movement for Raji 2-piece.
I reckon
It's not the one.
I'm gonna put it out there and say I would like to bet he's gone for the Bribe Stadium. No, he hasn't. He's gone for a security gate. Wow.
Ooh,
You get
boring.
you get given a dirty player and you take a security gate. What
Yep.
are you doing, Unseen Walker?
I mean, like, if you take the Bribe Stadium, you can also get the Death Roller, which is silly and fun.
Larkstar's in the house on his pro
Oh, well.
elves. And his pro elves that didn't really level up much apart from a thrower who got past shadowing. We got a line with sure hands and a plus armor lineman as well. But elves being elves, I mean, this is the kind of team that, oh look, I've got 3 players on 5 out of 6. Boom, 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 vanity passes across the first 3 turns,
Yep.
and you've leveled 3 players for your second game.
Yeah, you can level up fast, but like pro elves need a lot of skills, and when they are random, none of them are good.
Fair. He's got a magician shop because that makes some sense. Elves
Yeah,
are pretty good
man.
at that. God damn it. Group G is of course Group Griffu.
Griffu Oberwaldu.
I wonder if Group O is Oberwaldu.
Oh, it should be.
We have a returner here, Coach's Corner from Scambammer. This is Yup Yup. Tell you what, this team.
That's pretty decent for flings.
Look at
I
that
like
tree.
the grab sidestep 3, yeah.
That's actually really good at surfing if it wasn't movement 2. Because it's got Juggernaut as well.
Yep. I mean, grab Juggernaut is good for surfing. Sidestep is kinda pointless, but okay.
You get to make the choice. Even when if you decide you don't want to stand firm, you still get to choose where you get
Yeah.
to get pushed.
Yeah, but often, like, stand firming is always the correct answer, unless you can sneak into a cage, but people wouldn't let you do it, because they shouldn't punch the tree anyway.
Yeah, but you could theoretically infiltrate. I don't know if that works with a tree, but you could
I don't think
infiltrate
that
the
can work.
cage.
That doesn't really work with the tree, 'cause, like, everything is a red dice on him, no one's gonna block him. Like,
I was more using the term infiltrate, like a tree could suddenly manage to be stealthy when it's a 20-foot tall walking tree. He's got a strength 3 fling. That's good.
yeah. The break tackle tree is actually really good. That's usually what you take on trees on halflings.
I mean, yeah, there's diving tackles, catch. There's a that's sure feet, isn't it? Sure feet,
Yeah, sure fit,
sneaky get, and another sneaky get. So he shouldn't be getting called for fouls, and he's got a
No,
knuckles
sneaky
also.
get is too bad to actually work. That's
Yeah, no,
the
it's a meme. We know that. Incesticide in the Angels of Repentance. It's a human team. And it's a human team with only 2 bullets. No, it's got 4 blitzers. He just split them up to confuse me.
Oof.
Why?
Dauntless lineman, plus armor, and the sidestep catcher. Also, we have a sure hands block lineman.
He's better
I
than the
was
throw. I might attack the throw at that point.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that would make sense.
And he's took Astro Granite to be mean to the flings.
Hopefully.
Epical one has got the Drunken Midget Leap, which is a Chaos Dwarf team.
This team is stupid, and I don't want to look at it anymore.
It's horrible, isn't it? He's got
I'm
2.
not looking at that team.
Can you imagine, right? Other than if you ignore the shadowing on the blocker, and if you ignore the shadowing on the blocker.
Matter. Plus strength twice
No,
is
but I'm
good
just
enough.
saying, if you ignore the shadowing on the blocker, this would be a dream Chaos Dwarf team for someone would go. I would play that all day. If that was Guard or Mighty Blow, you would literally go. I'd play that in any normal league ever. 2 strength 5 Bull Centaurs is insanity.
Yeah, like, imagine having this team after the Green Horn.
And they've got a referee rest area, so those strength 5 Bull Centaurs are going to get fouled to death.
That sounds like a terrible idea, and you should have maybe considered it a bit more.
We've got
How
Keith
to
Carr.
not have?
How to not have strength 5 Bull Centaurs. We've got Keith Carr in the house, who's playing Skaven, which surprises nobody who knows Keith Carr. I like the...
Multi-block Roger.
I kind of like the names. Give me Claw, please, on the Storm Vermin, so he rolled Stand Firm. Multi-block Roger, actually surprisingly good. Because
It lets you not frenzy.
yeah, if you're looking at your second hit and it's like a frenzy trap, but you can still get a 2 dice like after the multi-block penalty, you can take multi-block and never throw the second block, and it stops you from doing the follow-up.
Yep.
So it controls your frenzy, which is kind of nice.
I mean, like, it's still not the best of skills, especially when you 1-9.
No, true. But I feel like Expendable is probably one of the least expendable players on the team, given he's a source of tackle.
Yep. Kick-off return tackle. That's actually a really good anti-blitz piece.
Yeah.
Mate.
Ah, you blitzed me. Well.
I'll put him, like, next to the ball and I'll just tackle on the ball.
Right, Magician Shop as the inducement there. There's a lot of those popular on the Agi teams. Moving on to Group Handicap. You want to take us through
Handicap.
this one? Big Easy TP, first one on the list there.
Feels bad.
Does it feel bad? Yeah. Does it feel bad?
Feels bad. I mean, lip linemen and sure feet linemen are not what you really want.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We all know Orc GFIs don't work. Surely, sure feet has countered the problem of failed Orc GFIs.
The issue is you just snake instead. Have you seen Bull Centaur's GFI?
Yes.
They fail every time when it's important. Sure feet doesn't save you. Rezel is good. Stand firm on a Black Orc once again makes him a bit like a Flesh Golem. Pro is okay. Could grid block a bit.
Stand firm's nice on a Black Orc. Is about all I can give it. And Wrestle's good.
Yeah, Wrestle is what you want. You would prefer a dirty player, but you cannot get everything.
And a referee rest area to foul.
Yep.
Finally, well not finally, it's another Brett team. Randall
That's
Clark.
a much better Brett team.
It's a fast Brett team, isn't it?
Yep.
They are the speedy boys.
I mean, they have a dirty player peasant, which is ideal. Like, 2+ movements and sprint make you quite fast. Juggernaut is really terrible on blockers because you already have wrestle, and like, you cannot like knock down wrestlers now because you have wrestle and not block. So most of the usage of Juggernaut is really awkward when you have wrestle and not block.
Yeah, well,
like, oh, you cannot use wrestle, but I'm also a wrestler.
yeah. Can you cancel your own wrestle with that?
I know. It would be hilarious if you would cancel your own wrestle.
The dirty player peasant is the thing. That's a really good skill. And Astro Granite to make all of those GFIs your knight is taking with sprint a really bad idea.
I don't see the problem. I know the next coach, and he's definitely a madman.
Well, he's playing Flings.
And he's playing like 1 AM.
Well, there's a lot of coaches who are.
Yep, and they are all crazy. But Viking Cop is especially crazy because it's a Viking Cop. Ooh, he did go for the Nuffle Altar. We have an Armor Fling, which is like okay, and Diving Catch.
I don't think these teams, these level ups. There was a time when Diving Catch allowed you to reroll your landing.
Really?
No, it was Catch that allowed you to reroll a landing.
Oh.
Sorry, Catch at one point allowed you to reroll your landing because theoretically you caught the ground.
That's not how any of that works.
It was how it worked in the rules, is all I'm saying.
The rules were stupid.
Look who's back. Look at this team for just reds everywhere.
Chubstep, your team is silly and they love it. Like, this team is still really good. Like, that Ulf Werner with Strength, Guard, and Juggernaut is amazing.
Yeah, but do you think that's good? What about the Yeti?
I mean, Kloppom? Sure, he's slow, but that's still good.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's like Pepsi's great. Beppis not so good. Plus, Agi alone isn't great.
I mean, he's a really nice ball carrier because he's Strength 4.
What else we got? We've got a Magician Shop because again, people are loving the chaos that Magician Shop brings in this format.
They are crazy.
How many groups have we got? We're up to Imhoteri. Oh god.
This is not a good group. Oh, we have Los Re.
Shadowing wins games, apparently.
This is actually some nice level ups. The kick lineman is amazing.
Only have one Storm Vermin, that's a choice.
It is. But they took a rogue and probably wanted all the gutter runners and rerolls.
Yeah, he's got pass block. He's got plus movement, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, pass movement's amazing. Kick is really good on alignment as well. Fend is okay. No bad skills. Pass block could be worse.
And Elf Turf.
Yep.
It's
Makes sense.
kind of dull. I can't really talk about it too much. Aegerin's here. Professor Chaos and friends. This is an awful team, and I love it.
I mean, dodge is nice. The rest, not so much. You would prefer to get a clone doubles, but dodge is okay.
Tackle on the Hob is actually better than you might think because they're a bit faster than Chaos Dwarves, so that could help.
It's not that good because you still have 6 tackle, and like the only really fast player that starts with dodge is like Wood Elves, dancers, and catchers.
Yeah, I don't know. Shadowing's not going to help much. Anyway, oh god, we've got it. We've finally... It took us all the way to Group I, but we finally got the Magician's Dome.
Yep. I hate that dome.
They're back. Schuttenheim is in the house.
This team is silly. There are way too many skills.
It's got loads of armor.
Stats.
Loads of armor.
3+ armors. We have a pair of Stanfair. We have a Kicker White, which is okay. Dump Off Pro. That's some next level dump off plays from that White.
Especially with multi-block, yeah, that's going to help a ton. I'm just loving the fact that he's trying to home grow a Flesh Golem.
Yep. With kick.
Kick. No. I wasn't looking at the White. I was looking at the zombie who's got plus strength and plus armor.
Oh. He needs to stand firm first.
Yeah, but he's getting there. He's on the road to being a Flesh Golem, that boy.
Yep.
And he's gone for the security gate. His final group, Chaos Synonyms by Aldar, another one who's playing overnight, is a Wood Elf team with a grab catcher, because of course he does.
Mighty Blow Thrower. Kick again. Kick is really good on all these elf teams.
Down tackle's not terrible either.
Yep. Decent skills if you ignore the grab.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That grab...
Magician Shop. Yeah, what about that grab? What about that grab? It's fine.
No, it's not. Like your strength too.
Good old group juggler. You must be loving this one.
Ooh, I hate that group.
Do you though? Because look who's in it. Look who's in it. Luminous is in it with this team.
I mean, that team... I really love that multi-block catcher.
You know, well, funny story. That multi-block catcher was originally a multi-block catcher. The first version of it had multi-block. Died, was replaced by this one, who then rolled multi-block again. Nuffle really wants a multi-block catcher.
Yeah, that he is the chosen one. Not a good way to be chosen, but he is the chosen.
He's got catchers really... Sorry, 3 green the catcher's really good. Block, tackle, and shadowing. That's really
shadowing
good.
not bad on movement 8.
Not bad.
30 player catcher with diving tackle is...
I do love that both of his war dancers rolled a sneaky get though.
Yeah. I like how the war dancer became a better catcher than the catchers with the diving catch.
And he's got a Squig Sandwich Chaos to stop those pesky rocks.
Yep.
Sardar's in the house with his Chaos team. Not many level ups, but he's got a Strength 5 Chaos Warrior.
Yeah. Like, he's good. 2 heads is nice. Really good for a ball carrier.
And more shadowing.
Shadowing is good for memes.
And he's got Nuffle's Altar, which feels optimistic as Chaos.
It's very optimistic.
Big Wong's Chinese takeout from Aromasin. It's an Ogre team.
And armor up Snotling.
Sprint's useful. And a guard Ogre, which is never terrible.
Yeah, guard is always good. And
the security gate. And finally, this is McNugget's team. Holy Jesus. He's
break tackle ghoul.
You get further down, there's a better player than the break tackle ghoul. Look at the player 14, the 3 white
I'm-
cheddars.
Like, the thing is, break tackle does absolutely nothing. You might have a situation where Leap is
But what
maybe
if?
good.
What if he takes an agi bust? Or gets a plus strength?
I mean, if he gets an Agibas, you fire him because he's terrible.
Do you though? But
You
do
probably
you?
should. I mean, you would keep him for a bit because it's funny.
The other thing I've got to tell you about is this Leap zombie is actually set up to play into his strategy. He has developed. You know, we always talk about how you get a good run up on a foul to do the most possible damage. He's developed a fouling tactic he likes to refer to as the pounce.
I mean, it's like in Mario where you have the triple jump. That your first jump is short, the second one is a bit higher, and the third one is a massive jump. So if you leap and then jump, the foul is a bigger jump, so it hurts more.
He's also got the Knuffles Alter in play there, which I think, being a 10-40 undead team, probably okay.
Yep.
What was that? That was Group Juggler. We've got a Group Knowledge. God, how far do we go? Oh my
We
gosh.
have 3 more, I think.
Four more.
Oof.
Group Knowledge. Scalp Taker 6 by Dr. Hep. God, it's Amazons.
Oh, Amazons.
But it's
ooh.
returning Amazons. They've been around the bush once.
Ooh, shadowing and kick and throw and more throw.
I mean-
Dirty player is OP.
One of the Amazons gave another. One of the blitzers gave her mate her armor. It seems. Couple of shadowings.
I like shadowing.
Dirty player's
And dirty player
great,
is really good. Yeah, TP
And-
is probably the strongest skill.
and he does have the elf turf in action. The Cummonan Slampires, Captain Bubsy. Right, what a team. Strip Ball, we've talked about this, is good.
I mean, people are brave going for no bench vampires.
I
know.
You've got to remember, people go for no bench to allow them maximum SPP on players.
You
More
are
chances for
still.
levels.
I would still at least go 12 because I like not being 5 men down every single game.
Stop being boring. Security gate in play. We've got the Self's Green Lyrium. It's an Underworld team. Not playing his usual elves. And he's found, into the mix, a Thick Skull Blitzer.
Thick.
I like how he's put all of his leveled players at the bottom, just
Yep.
so you can see what leveled up. He's got a big hand lineman. That could come in... No, it couldn't really, could it? It's not going to help a lot.
I
And,
mean, if there's a ball in 4 tackle zones, but you can go into it without dodging, then maybe. So a 3+ pickup, 3+ dodge out.
And a plus armor Underworld Goblin who might survive past his first game, maybe. And they've gone for a Knuffles Alter, as is getting to be tradition with the Underworld teams so far. Our final one there, the Swampland Unicorns. Oh god, it's a Chaos Dwarf team with a Minotaur and no bulls. What is happening in this life? Vikings is mental.
This team, I love it.
He's got a Chaos Dwarf ball carrier.
Yep. Pass block. And dirty player. Dirty player is really good.
But where's the bulls, man? Where's the bulls?
I don't not here, but he has the money to buy one.
After his first game. You're not allowed to buy a player till after your first game. He has got a Magician shop in play.
That's crazy, considering
it's-
your chores.
It's insane, if I'm honest. Right, that's that division. Group Knowledge. We're going to Group LOL.
He missed the opportunity to write it with U and in all caps.
Lul. Almighty
Yeah.
Chaos by Muppetillo is the only accepted ticket so far.
That's kind of boring.
It's a very boring. It's got the tackle lineman is incredibly useful for him. The plus armor Yeti is not. I feel.
And there's a secret lineman making us think that he's a runner with the dauntless.
Yeah, I saw that too. And he does have a referee rest area in play, which with cheap linemen, it's not terrible. Sand in my shoes are back though. Earth 40.
Ooh, I like sand in my shoes.
Do you like this team? This team is a team.
It's really silly.
It's quite good. Like there's a lot to like on this team.
There's a lot to not like as well.
Blitzer with kick and strip ball. I'll take the ball off you. He's got a plus agi thrower out, which is basically the Khemri dream.
I mean, the thing is, straight ball is not that good when you're Agi 2.
Yeah, fair.
It's better when you're Agi 3, but still not that amazing.
I think it'll be fine. And a referee rest area.
No.
Karag Skywing Hammers by Luke4444 is a dwarf team with a death roller.
I like how both Troll Slayers got terrible skills for a Troll Slayer.
Kicking leader. I mean, leader does allow him to trim some TV by sacking a reroll.
Yeah, but like it's so bad because Troll Slayers tend to get hurt.
He's also
and, like,
got a strong
cannot
arm
really protect him.
Longbeard. Yeah, it's a team, that one, and it's got no.
I mean, dodge is good.
It's got no enhancement. We need to talk to him about that because he needs. Did he really get that little in terms of? I don't know. Well, that needs to. We need an enhancement there ASAP. Adventurer raiding party coming through from Supra. I remember rolling this one as well. This is a goblin team where literally none of the star players, none of the weapons, like between all three of them, got 3 SPP.
Oof.
But he's got a break tackle troll.
Yeah, break tackle's good. Fancy skills on the goblins, nothing really useful.
And he's got a ref rest area as well because everyone loves fouling in this division, it seems.
Yep. I mean, it's really good for. Actually, it's really silly for goblins.
The dwarves are
because
going
you
to
can-
enjoy that, aren't they?
Like the goblins can just buy bribes for cheap, so you don't really need it. It's like you get 50k inducements and they get 100k, so you're actually losing.
Yeah, true. Group Marble coming up next is Berserk and the Chaotic Circus. It's our first Kislev team. And they
We had a
were-
Kislev team.
Did we?
Yeah, we had one.
Okay,
Early
second Kislev team then. We've got Pass Block on a Blitzer,
Pass block, very long legs, the synergy.
but if it's not on a catcher it'd be the dream because diving catch.
I mean, it's still a 5+ intercept.
Yeah, but with Agi 4 it would be even better. It'd be like the 4+,
Yeah, it
right?
could be 4+.
He's also got Strip Ball on alignment and Shadowing on alignment, and
Strip
he's
Ball is
got a
good.
Royal Box. Okay, I've never ever seen a Royal
I
Box bought
forgot
in.
that it exists.
That's the first time I have ever seen that stadium enhancement. So well done.
So pointless.
Well done, Berserk, for being one of a kind.
Yep.
Okim has taken the Dark Skills of Nuffle, which is a Dark Elf team, with 2 pros and a Frenzy on the lineman.
Also a jump up, a blitzer.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, Jump Up Blitz, that's nice. And they've got a Squig Sandwich Chaos. With the extra Frenzy, you may have thought they'd have gone for
Yep.
a beer stand.
Yeah, the beer stand maybe would have made more sense.
Mr. Christie not playing Flings. Is he feeling okay?
I'm not sure. Might
He
be
probably
sick.
isn't with these levels. Actually, the white's quite good.
I mean, I have seen someone take pass block on a wolf before. Not in Chaos Cup.
Yeah, but Wizard doesn't count because he's insane. Might be a white though. Plus move.
He was.
That's a fast zombie and a sure hand zombie, which I'm sure is never going to get given ball carrying
Yep.
duties.
He's gonna be LOS fodder until he dies.
But he did take a beer stand.
Yeah, beer stand is decent.
And Velociraptor coming through with the Warpstone Huffers. I think this one is a dirty player thrower. Okay, a Horns lineman and Underworld Goblin with Sneaky Git.
Horns is decent. Like, dirty player could still be useful. The issue is you really don't want to lose your strength 3 players.
And another referee rest area. My god, we're seeing so many of those.
Yeah. I mean, he got dirty player, that makes sense.
Right, we've got N and O to go. So group name. It's, well named Hiring Zord. Jesus.
5 out of 7.
Fires Yasid. Chaotically a Dreadful has got a Camry team with a dump off thrower and a frenzy skeleton.
Dump of hype.
He's been paying attention to Warecaster down in the Big O, hasn't he, with his frenzy zombies?
Also,
And-
he's missing a Tomb Guardian, which disturbs me.
He's not only missing a Tomb Guardian, he's missing 10k to actually buy his enhancement. Ooh, he scored
that
more.
means- Like, he's ages away from the 4th Tomb Guardian. That's gonna punish him for not starting with one.
Lava Jackal has a team called Jav, and I'm worried. I haven't looked at the player names yet, but the motto is real suspicious if the caster can pronounce these.
Is it, like, more weeb names?
Oh, it is. Grab
Stupid
on a
weeb.
blitzer.
I'm not gonna try to read it.
Frenzy on a line woman, and Block. Block is really good on a line woman. So, not terrible. Is this another team without enhancement? It's got a security gate. Security gate. RNG Dwarves. It's very cheap. Oh, this hasn't suffered its... Right, we've ticketed it, but it hasn't taken its concedes yet. That's on our list of things to do. So they'll be getting their concedes this afternoon. Renegade Angels coming through from
it's Barbotion.
Michaels. Bat Michaels. Look at that Saurus. Every 10 multi-block.
I mean, Block Source is really good.
Yeah, but every 10 multi-block is not.
It's not.
Two chances...
Skin could be worse.
Hang on. 2 chances every turn to 1 in 9 on the same player. It's value town.
Yeah. Also, when he dies to Claw, you can feel even worse because his movement, because he's armor 10.
And the Swig Sandwich Kiosk once again. Finally, we're going to swap around here to Group. Oh yeah, good name.
It should have been Oberwaldu.
It should have been. I feel like Haringzod gets this point and just goes, I'm completely out of ideas
Yeah.
at this point. Tuau has gone for Oh God the Chest Hair. It's a Norse team with Sure Hands on a Berserker, Leader on a Thrower, which is he's gone down to 1 team reroll, which seems brave.
Yep.
And accurate on Ulf.
I mean, like back in the days when you like blocked someone and stunned him, sometimes you would stun him with accurate because cyanide.
You still get that.
So maybe that's the plan.
He's trying to bring out the accurate stuns. Referee rest area in there for the bribing. Generic Gamer has the Gross Group. Tanaga Warrior with Pass. A Rotter with the Tail.
Oh, that looks decent.
Yeah, it's kind of alright. And a Frenzy Rotter.
It's very much like a line rat tail.
Interesting team. 3 Warriors, 3 Pestigors, no Beast of Nurgle.
Yeah, some people start that way because you get more Pestigors. I
Well,
still think you kind of want all the strength.
I like this. He's leaning into the frenzy Rotter by getting himself a beer stand, and he has got 120k.
That sounds like it's gonna end up terrible.
He's not
like,
a million.
He's gonna stuck with it.
He's not a million miles away from the Beast. After his first game, he should be able to afford a Beast of Nurgle.
Do you buy the Beast first or another Warrior first?
Beast.
You sure?
Tentacles and Mighty Blows too good.
Yeah, but Nurgle Warriors don't go stupid.
Kurain's favoured by Reu the Frozen, coming through with the Dark Elf team with only 3 Blitzers and a Witch Elf. And of all the players that leveled up, it was a lineman with plus strength and a kick diving tackle lineman.
That's okay.
Elf turf in player to protect the elves. Now, final team of their entire recap, the Dr. Nick, Born Slippy Nooks. The Underworld team, I believe this one's an interesting one. In terms of he's got 1 good skill.
I mean, Frenzy is a good skill, question mark.
Hey, it does make playing anywhere near the sidelines very scary. It double uphill. If you try and set up a cage on a sideline, you can technically double uphill the ball carrier off the pitch.
Yeah. Like 1 in 9 to push into...
I mean, it's still a threat, right? Accurate lineman's not very helpful, but the extra arms on a throw is not bad. And the troll is just instantly more survivable.
Sure, but he's still...
He's not good.
Like, that doesn't help him.
He's not good. I didn't say he was good. So who do you think, out of all of what we've just seen, would be one to watch? Who are you backing for this?
Probably one of the... Like, I would say Schuttenheim if it wasn't coached by Schuttenheim. Sorry, Schuttenheim, I love you, but...
Yeah.
I've seen you play.
I'm backing Lumi. I'm not backing Iron Master because he's too arrogant about the fact that he got good level ups and
I mean, the Chaos Cup winners of cups are not gonna win.
No, that's far too much attempt at currying favour.
Logic says Chaos Oberwaldu is going to do really well, and I really don't want it to happen because fucking Amazon.
Chaos Blue's good at one-day tournaments as well. You've got to give him credit where it's due. Sometimes it takes him till overtime, a lot, but he wins a lot.
I still don't want to back Amazons, but I probably will say that he has the best chance. He has a really nice team.
I'm going to remind people that Chubman Milk has said that because me and McNaughton wind him up over it, he will change his Discord name to Chav Man Milk for a month if he doesn't win the entire thing. So that's going to happen. Anyway,
I'm going to support Chugman Milk then.
Anyway, Griffu Oberwaldu, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule of matches, turning up in every human match, undermanned human team ever.
It was great to join you, Metalu.
to everybody else.
Stay you classy folkus.
Yeah, stay classy, guys. Enjoy the tournament. We'll see you tomorrow.
On the flame, boy, it's tough. I just toss that ham in the frying pan. Like spam, it's on when I come and slam. Damn, I feel like the son of Sam. Don't make me red-headed. Next to the gen, got me going like General Electric. Yeah, the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out thinking.